It's time for the Texas Sportsman. With your host, Fred Rodriguez. And your co-host, Cindy Rodriguez. Brought to you by Pueblo Tires and Service, Capital Farm Credit, the Osiris Gonzalez Law Firm, South Padre Boat Rentals, the City of South Padre Island, and the Texas Sportsman Tracking Outdoors magazine. Let's go outdoors with the Texas Sportsman. Gotta have it.
Gotta have it. You ready, Big Daddy?
I'm ready.
Howdy, folks, and welcome to the Texas Sportsman. We're fishing out of Corpus Christi, Texas, in the upper Laguna Madre, with Captain Alan Sifford from Fish On Guide Service. He's been putting folks on fish for over 30 years.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
There goes the Susie.
Woo!
Susie, baby.
Susie, baby. Ho, 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 ho. Woo!
Captain Alan Sifford wants to hook up on some speckled trout.
Oh my gosh, stay on, baby, stay on, stay on.
And I've been guiding for 30 years and I enjoy fishing.
Yeah.
Be outdoors, meeting people and teaching people to catch fish and enjoying the mornings and days with them.
You don't want to miss this. Captain Alan Sifford is going to be giving us some tips and tricks on how to catch those beautiful speckled trout with live croaker.
My name is Captain Alan Sifford. You're here with the Texas Sportsman, Fred Rodriguez. Stay tuned. You're going to see some speckled trout action when you get back.
We're gonna get into some trout today, so call somebody up, tell them the Texas Sportsman's on, and we're gonna teach you how to catch speckled trout. And we're using live croaker, fishing out of Corpus Christi Bay. We'll be right back, right after this. Welcome back to the Texas Sportsman.
Every cast, baby, every cast, fish on.
When you hear it splashing in the water, you can tell that that fish is a healthy fish. It's bigger than 17 inches. Mm-hmm. And you just can, I can just hear it in the water.
Best way to take these cow hooks out, twist them, and they should pop right out. Just like that there. All you got to do is twist it. All right. Good one? Got a little weight on her?
Not that big. Not that big. But it's a nice, healthy trout coming underneath the 25-foot haney. Where's it at? Where's it at? Pretty trout, pretty trout. It's probably one of the males. I noticed the males are smaller.
Yes.
Color on this one, like you said earlier, it is darker. Right here on top of the head, you can tell the distinct color. It's darker, almost that greenish color.
They camouflage, they turn color.
Yep.
And they blend in with that grass, and they move real slow in that grass to ambush the bait. And what we're looking for is little light sand pockets out here, and them trout are laid down in this grass watching them little sand pockets, and they ambush the bait.
Yeah, I call them potholes.
Potholes, there you
Potholes.
go. Sand pockets, potholes.
Sand pockets, potholes, yep. Captain Allen, he has taught me so much over the years. If you want to come fishing, you can fish. If you want to learn, and let's say you're from another area, okay, and you've never fished out here, you got to learn the bait, because there's some hidden rocks out here, guys. There's some hidden pipes, stuff like that, and this guy will take you to. That way you can learn and save yourself a lot of money on a lower unit, okay? So be careful when you head outdoors. Fish on. I think this one's a Susanna. There we go. Plenty of speckled trout action. One after another.
Every cast.
Every cast. Here we go with Captain Alan Sifford. And we are catching some speckled trout out of Corpus Christi. Nice healthy fish, good sign, good sign. Using braided line, you can feel the pull, the bite, the hit a lot more. The line's a lot more sensitive. I highly recommend it. I was probably in 2008 or 2009 where I first learned how to fish. Here we go, we're getting a hit. And I was fishing with an old friend of mine, Captain Johnny Watch. Here we go. And you catch it like that. And you let it go down and you set it. I'm gonna bring my rod to the right over here. Try to keep that fish down. Keep reeling as fast as you can. Reeling as fast as you can. You don't want to tear the lip on that trout. Here we go. We got a nice trout here, Captain. Okay, here we go, here we go.
And you notice how dark these trout are too. They've got a little dark back on them.
Mm-hmm.
This is a male trout right here, as it makes a grunting noise.
He's saying, put me back in the water.
It's a male.
That's what I like to do on the Texas Sportsman. I like to teach, I like to talk about what we're doing, what we're learning today. And today we learned that the male trout like to grunt. Stay with us on the Texas Sportsman, fishing out here at Corpus Christi Bay with Captain Alan Sifford. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to the Texas Sportsman. We're fishing out of Corpus Christi, Texas. We're with Captain Alan Sifford from Fish On Guide Service.
Tip of the day. People that go fishing like to hook their hooks in their eyes.
Mm-hmm.
That is not good when you're on a boat because the vibration will vibrate them nylon eyes out of there. And then you have to replace your eye. A good rod will always have a hook somewhere down by the butt that you can hook that hook on. Leave 5-6 foot of line, swing it till you catch the line, hook it right there, you're ready to go.
Hey folks, welcome back to the Texas Sportsman, fishing out here with Captain Alan Sifford out of Corpus Christi Bay. Beautiful place to come out here fishing. We're fishing the shoreline right here. Alan, we've been catching some trout this morning. Take it away.
Hey, we're on the King Ranch shoreline in the upper Laguna Madre. We're fishing potholes. Fred likes to call them. I like to call them sand pockets and grass. And we're also fishing drop off. That's where we're catching the speckled trout, and we're using croaker for live bait. Having a blast, just relaxing, enjoying, talking to each other. Book a trip. FishOnPro.com. Check my website out. I've got the Texas Sportsman's videos on there. We've been shooting TV shows together for over 12 years. And we're still shooting shows.
And still having fun.
Still having fun.
I'm having fun catching fish, man. We're catching, I call these some gator trout, green trout. And these are some Captain Sifford trout.
Lip hook, not hurt. Twist that hook, comes right out.
That's one of the largest live bait wells I've ever seen.
Chris's Marine will make it custom made for you however you want it. The bait well that I have in the back of the boat is custom made. You don't have to bend over to get your bait. You can stand on that box if you want to, stand on that seat if you want to. The reason I have it in the back of the boat is that's the smoothest part of the boat, and it don't beat your bait up when you have your bait in the back of the boat because it's the smoothest part of the boat. Sometimes I'll do 2 trips a day. I want to have enough bait to get the morning trip and afternoon trip out of the way. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Got some weight on her?
Got some weight on it. There it is. I went to the fishing school of Captain Alan Sifford. Textbook. Right there. Nice trout. Little green trout. I call them a green trout. Look at that color on them, man. It's so beautiful, this color. I want to give a shout out to Thurman Nye and Associates in the Rio Grande Valley for taking care of the Texas Sportsman with all my fine eyewear, sunglasses. They also do LASIK as well. There you go. Beautiful trout. Awesome. Be right back. Oh, he's got a fish. We're still here. We're over here in Corpus Christi, Fish On Guide Service with Captain Alan Sifford. And today we're catching some speckled trout and we're using some live croaker. You're watching the Texas Sportsman Track and Outdoors.
Gotta have it.
Welcome back, folks. We're fishing out of Corpus Christi, Texas with Captain Alan Sifford from Fish On Guide Service. Gotta have it.
Small one.
It's a little one.
See, I didn't touch it until it hit the water, but you gotta have them set right. If a reel is over RPM, you gotta tighten it up. So you may have to tighten it up on the side here. You may have to tighten it up right here. Once you get it tuned in right, shouldn't over RPM when you throw it out there. And you can take it, you should not even have to touch it till it hits the water. That's when you stop it with your thumb, when it's set just perfectly.
This guy did not even give a warning, bro.
Double on.
He
Double,
hit
baby.
it like a freight train. Wow. Wow, that one was like, didn't even knock it, didn't tap it, didn't fight it.
Hit it like a freight train.
He hit it like he stole it. Welcome back to the Texas Sportsman. We are on right here. This speckled trout right here, he just hit it like he was, man, he was mad at it. Usually what happens is the trout, what they do is they'll tap it, and what they're doing actually when they're tapping it is they're killing the croaker, okay? This guy, what he did was he just came across on it and he just swallowed it right away, right away. All right, nice little trout there. Don't let him go.
Oh, you ready, Big Daddy?
I'm ready.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
There goes the Susie.
Woo!
Susie, baby.
Susie, baby.
Good fish.
Good fish. Ho, 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 ho. That one is definitely going back, buddy. Woo!
Yeah, we can release it.
We're gonna need a towel.
There you go. Sometimes they jump back in the water.
That fish there was over 23 inches, and it was going to be
25.
Really 25. Yeah. It was a big one. Alan, 12 years ago when he first started on the show with me, he called them Big Susies. He called me and he goes, "You want to catch a Big Susie?" And I'm like, "I'm already married, bro. What are you talking about?" But he calls the big trout Big Susies. Oh yeah, look how break that water, break that water. Shake that head. Another green trout. Double hook up.
On. Double on, baby.
Double, baby. That one over here. Oh my gosh. Woo! You just joined us today on the Texas Sportsman with Captain Alan Sifford, Fish on Guide Service. We've been doing it fishing, guiding for over 30 years here in Corpus Christi. And look at this beautiful trout that we have right here, speckled trout. Fishing some grass beds. And you see that nice looking color on the fish. Look at that, beautiful. There you go.
Nice trout.
Beautiful.
We can throw that one in the box. Emptied its eggs already. That'd be a good one.
All right, man. You stay with us. We got to pay some bills. We're going to show some commercials. We'll be right back on the Texas Sportsman Track and Outdoors. If you see something there on one of our sponsors, like Pueblo Tires, Thurman Eye, Rocket Moose, Capital Farm Credit, and the city of South Padre Island. Book your trip next time you're headed to South Padre Island and have a great time. Let's let this one go.
All right.
Let it go. Book your next trip to South Padre Island, Texas. We'll be right back on the Texas Sportsman.
Welcome back to the Texas Sportsman.
I was born in Fontana, California. Dad moved back out here when I was just a little tiny little boy. Got a house down on St. Louis Pass. I grew up down there fishing and spent the summer down there. Fish on while I'm talking.
Fish on.
My first fish was a rainbow trout when I was a little baby boy, and I got hooked. Fishing's in my blood. Nice trout.
Beautiful.
Really, how I become a guide, my wife told me she was gonna leave me if I didn't become a fishing guide, and that's how I got started.
The pressure was on.
Pressure was on. Mom told me, son, you can't support a family with being a fishing guide, and I said, well, I'm gonna try. That's how I got started.
And you're still doing it.
30 years later, and enjoy every day, enjoy every sunrise, and enjoy teaching.
Yeah.
I consider myself more of a teacher than anything else, and people catching fish. And I've been guiding for 30 years, and the Lord's blessed me with a beautiful wife and 3 beautiful kids, and I've got to meet people over the years, and I enjoy people, and I enjoy fishing. So you can't really ask for anything better than to be outdoors, meeting people and teaching people to catch fish and enjoying the mornings and days with them. There we go, baby. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Did you see that? Wow.
That was beautiful.
This is number 9. Welcome back to the Texas Sportsman. Oh, beautiful trout here. This is a nice one. Oh my gosh, stay on, baby, stay on, stay on. Stay on, stay on, stay on. He's still green. Awesome, there you go. That's what we needed. Incredible trout here. Fishing with Captain Alan Sifford. Oh my gosh. Fish on guide service. You get that one? Let's get the ruler out. Let's check it out. Talk about pinching on the tail too, okay, on measuring it. We can see that one's about 20.5.
And the reason you want to pinch the tail is because Texas Park and Wildlife's going to put the nose up there, close the mouth, pinch the tail, and that's what you want to see. If you don't pinch the tail, put the mouth up there closed, the proper way to measure it, mouth closed up there, and that's how Texas Park and Wildlife is going to measure the fish. Redfish, trout, flounder.
Yeah, that's a beautiful trout. Nice and fat. Beautiful fish right here. Captain Alan Sifford. Book it right now. Give him a call. If the line's busy, keep calling. Keep calling. But it's great to come out fishing with you, Alan. We had a great time.
Man, I had a great time, long time. I haven't seen you in a year because of COVID and everything, and I'm so glad you got to come down here and hammer the trout.
It's beautiful. So we'll see you next week on the Texas Sportsman, Tracking Outdoors. Check us out on Facebook, our website, everything, even Captain Alan Sifford. He knows how to do it. We'll see you next week on the Texas Sportsman, Tracking Outdoors. Gotta have it.
Thanks for watching. See you next time on the Texas Sportsman with your host, Fred Rodriguez. And your co-host, Cindy Rodriguez. Brought to you by Pueblo Tires and Service, Capital Farm Credit, the Osiris Gonzalez Law Firm, South Padre Boat Rentals, the City of South Padre Island, and the Texas Sportsman Tracking Outdoors magazine. Gotta have it.